Hi everyone. I just wanted to come on here real quick and give an update about PTO things. I'm not going to have time tonight for a meeting. We'll talk about that and go over some of like what we've done this year and kind of where we're going for next year. So to start this week, May 3rd through the 8th is Teacher Appreciation Week, Staff Appreciation Week, and we have sent out a few things for that. For parents, we've given some prompts for different sections of the school. So on Monday it was staff, Tuesday support services, Wednesday specials, Thursday administration, and Friday teachers. For the PTO side, that was sort of to give parents an idea of how to show their appreciation for the school. We also sent out some things to the teachers to fill out so that they could let everyone know like their likes and dislikes to make it a little bit easier for parents to shop for the teachers. I'm looking to do that again at the beginning of next year. So we always have that. So if there's like some time that you want to show appreciation to your teachers, that you kind of have that information, like they like coffee or they hate coffee, they love tea, those kind of things that make it like easier to buy gifts or to give gifts for your teacher and other staff members. For the PTO side of this week, we have done just kind of little snacks each day. So Monday we did fresh coffee and donuts. Tuesday we did chips. Wednesday was fruit and some tea. Thursday, which is today, we're doing soda and some sparkling water and just some different drinks for them. And tomorrow we are doing a special teacher gift, which I am making currently with my Cricut. Just another small sort of thing as a thank you to the teachers. Since we are still on a tight budget, we still wanted the teachers and the staff to know how much we appreciate all that they do for our kids. So I've been doing that this week, a lot of that. So I do have a lot of things to tie up to make sure they're on time for tomorrow. So that's why I'm not doing the live meeting this evening. I'm just doing it this way instead. I think that's all I have for this. Then our nominations, I have not looked at the Google sheet yet. I don't know that we had anybody interested, but I'm going to look at that. What I need to do is once school is done, I'll have a little bit more time to go through that and to do some of the planning for next year. Looking ahead to next year, it's really hard because we're still in a pandemic and it's going to be different. We're going to have a little bit more leeway this year, but it's still going to be trying to weigh careful with, having fun and being able to hold these like events and things. So on top of that, making sure that we have enough volunteers for each event. And even if we had somebody interested in event planning, even if you don't want to be like a specific board member, but you do enjoy planning events, that would be great. Or seeing the event through, I don't mind planning them, but it's come to my attention that by the time it comes to set them up, I'm a little bit out of energy. So we could really use some help with people with those kind of skill sets and have time to help us. Going forward, we should have our event schedule by now. We don't have it because I have been thinking about whether what the events will still look like. I'm assuming that we're all going to be in school. I need to talk to the administration to make sure what their plans are so I can reflect that into our plans. So it's a little bit more tough than it is this year than it has been in previous years when we just kind of knew like schools are open and this is what's happening. So still working on that. All of this will be updated on our website after school is done. I have 2 small children. I have a kindergartner and a second grader, and we've done virtual this whole year, and it has been something. So a little bit harder than I expected to get things done and get school done and still be able to sort of take care of them and all of that. So I am behind, and I apologize, but I'm kind of one person. We do have our other secretary and our treasurer, but honestly, in the pandemic, we're not getting together to meet, and even making stuff, we're not getting together in the same rooms because we're still sort of, that. So this has nothing to do with them. They are great and they are very helpful, but it's just been really hard to kind of do things as a group instead of just, kind of me coming up with them. So thank you so much for your patience in all of that. I will update the website this summer. I'm going to get all the information on there, all the back information that we don't quite have. I'm missing some of the statements and stuff from previous months. I will get all of that on there and get all of that updated for everyone. So you can see all of the financials and things like that. Financially, I haven't looked at the financials for this past month yet, but again, those will be updated. The only things that we have purchased were the things for teacher appreciation. Those were purchased at Sam's Club, so they were on a big, purchased on a larger scale, so we could do that more efficiently, more financially responsibly. And any of the leftovers, we're going to just donate to the school, to the teachers. So snacks and drinks and stuff like that. I know Miss S can use the snacks for kids who need a little something, some of our diabetic students and things like that. So anything that we have left over will just be donated to the school, the water for them to use going forward. As far as anything else, I think that's kind of it. I do want everyone to know that if you have shown interest on the website about wanting a newsletter, I think that's how it's stated in there, I have your information. I have all of the email addresses. We just haven't had much to share in a way. I really want to use that more as a being able to get volunteers and things for events. And so I appreciate everyone that has signed up so far. Just so you know, that information isn't lost. We have it, planning on doing stuff with it. But at this point, I'm trying to play catch up. So, and I think that's it. Looking forward to next year, I really want to see what we can do to get more financially stable and to get us to a place where we can sort of give the following people a little bit more of a footing in starting each school year. I do have some amendments to the bylaws that I'd like to propose, so those things would be coming up. And things to do with, like, when the bylaws were written, we had K through 7, maybe 8. I can't exactly remember. So we would have like a $2,000 to be left over for the next board to start with, and that would cover like t-shirts and things like that. But as we've grown, we haven't increased that budget. So if we're going to continue to service the whole school, we need to look into things like that. So there's a lot of little things like that that need kind of taken care of and thought about. And so that's another thing that I have been doing and I've been thinking about and need to get into action. So I do thank everybody for being here and being interested. I know we haven't had these every month and we're not super consistent, but next year I'm really looking forward to it being more of a family and seeing more people. And still at this point thinking that we're going to do virtual. Maybe by that time I will have YouTube and Zoom figured out together so we can do live on both. But I just know it's easier for you to pop in with your cooking dinner if you're on Zoom versus having to like come to the school or something like that. So I appreciate all of the help that everyone's given us. And as always, if you have any questions, let me know. Email us at cornerstoneacademypto@gmail.com. Those will come to me, and I try to keep up on the email. Again, this summer, I got to get through here and make sure that I've gotten back to everybody, but I'm pretty sure that we have. And or check out our website. You can either go to yourcapto.com or cornerstoneacademypto.com. Just remember, our website is different than the school website. You can find our link at the very bottom of the school website. So if you want to get there that way, you can also do that. But we do have a separate website from the school with more information about those things. So again, thank you all so much for being here, and hopefully I will see you at the beginning of next year, and we will have lots of fun stuff to talk about. Thanks.